Hi guys, welcome to a new video of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts German Empire. This is episode 2. Last episode we designed our fleet, which we're currently building. As soon as we click go, they will all build though. If you haven't seen this, we made a torpedo boat, a destroyer, a light cruiser, 2 battleships, this one being probably my favorite, this one being pretty standard battleship, and a light cruiser, a heavy cruiser, sorry. Now, this episode we'll be starting off our actual campaign. Now, before we actually click start, I'm gonna hit my research tab to see what I want to research. And, well, so firstly, I'm going to want to get hull strengthening, because we're currently a battleship. So we might be able to speed through to the Dreadnought, which would put us at an advantage against our very close to being enemies, the British. Although we could get better armor. 2 months. 2 months. 3 months. So everything will be done 3 months. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start the campaign. Okay. So currently we've got battleship and destroyer there. Destroyer and torpedo boat. Just trying to figure out where our fleet are. Yep, that's good. Most of our heavy fleet is in Europe, and then we've got a couple ships spread throughout our colonies, mostly consisting of torpedo boats with a couple heavy cruisers. Now, other colonies are here, so we might have some torpedo boat, DD and torpedo boat. It's not an airport. Nothing. Light cruiser, battleship. So we do have an East Asia squadron. What about here? We've got 2 battleships there, so we do have an Eastern Pacific fleet. Pacific/Eastern fleet. Okay. Now I'm going to just check on our political tab, and after that we will cut to when something interesting happens. Now, before we go any further, I am going to improve relations with the Austrians. Where either we get our technologies that we're researching, or we get a new hull. Anything, or a war starts. So, it was only been 2 months since the start, but we're already going to design, real quickly, throw together a heavy cruiser. Since we've got new heavy guns, we've got new, we could use a different hull this time. We could use the semi-armored cruiser. What did we use for the Saxony? We used the heavy cruiser. So we've only got one heavy cruiser hull, which is this one. But we do have now, unlike we had before, Krupp 1. Which gives us a lot more opportunities in weight. This thing's just going to be out way cheaper. Like, not too cheap, but it's going to be a cheap kind of main battle line thing that we're just going to throw out whenever, wherever, and whenever we need it to be thrown out. So we're going to have the smallest red tower. Fit that as far back as possible. The smallest rear tower. Throw that back as far as possible. We're gonna get not the biggest guns, not the fastest speed. We're gonna do something like this. And then that doesn't work, we'll do one ultra big funnel. Now, if you guys enjoy Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, I urge you to like and or subscribe. Now, this thing can do 19 knots. And we're now going to focus on guns. And a pretty large amount of them. They're all Mark II, so we're going to do Mark II 8s, dual barrel. Do 8s fit there? Yes. Yes, they do. So we're going to do an 8 there, and an 8 there. Then we're going to put 2-inch guns. They're not facing that way. Facing that way. Then there. This thing's just meant to be a extremely light ship. I mean, rest casemates, 5-inch casemate, 4-inch casemates. Be a very cheap, heavy ship. Cheap in weight, not necessarily cheap in cost. Well, cheap in cost, not necessarily cheap in weight. Now, I don't want to make it too much more costly. So we're gonna give it barbette 1, single hull. Everything else can stay the same. We're gonna give it stereoscopic 1, which does start to push it to the more expensive end. 5, 2.5, 2.5, 10. Now this is probably the push. This is what we're gonna use. We're not gonna have any torpedoes, because this thing is not gonna probably go against too many stuff that can only be sunk by torpedoes. And that is the Zeishes. Nah, yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna order probably 3 of those, so we have 10 heavy cruisers in total. And after this, we're gonna cut to when we get a much either our fleet construction queue ends, we're just gonna order more ships, or till we get much better technologies. We're gonna order 3 of those to be the super cheap ones. We're gonna have to change our financial status a bit to a bit more budgety, because I always want to keep 2 million spare. Cause last time I did this in Test World, I went bankrupt. Well, not Test World, one test. My first ever campaign, I went bankrupt because I kept trying to go bigger and bigger immediately and try to make expensive stuff. Technology's average. I want to get those out of that and that and that. So 5 months, 18 months, hull strengthening, and hull construction. Now we're gonna cut till something interesting happens. Okay, so we are We haven't even set any ships out, and France is complaining. So we're gonna complain back to France and hope we go to war with them soon. Because I think France is our second worst. Yeah. Now, we did get some mine technologies. We got slightly better armor. We got forced spoilers, and we got forced and induced spoilers, and we got engineering parties in that meantime. But it is December. And soon, next month actually, gonna get, well, in 2 months actually, I'm gonna get better gun, like turret mechanisms, and bigger guns. So at that point, we may design a brand new, the battleship actually. I'm gonna design a new battleship then. So I'll see you guys then. We have got the Mark III 10-inch gun, just in time for our new battleship design. Now we're going to design a brand new battleship. This battleship is going to be I don't know whether it's going to be the larger heavy cruiser design, or if it's going to be the Battleship 2, or even Battleship 1. Since Battleship 1 is a lot cheaper than these two. Now, I'll see what I can do with this. If it's good, then I will actually build them. But if it's not good, I will switch back to probably Battleship 3 or Battleship 2. Problem with this though, is I lose 3,000 tons. 3 to 7,000 tons, depending on how I build this thing. But I do get it at a lot cheaper price. I'm only gonna get this one, the front tower 5, and the rear tower, whatever, medium tower, secondary tower, that one. Now, this whole is like this type of hole, this whole form is best with that. Well, actually, Kaiser Wilhelm II. Now, if you can hear me snuffling, I am not sick. I just come down with a bit of allergies because we just dusted my house, and I'm very allergic. I'm not allergic to the dust, but I'm not fine with it either. Now we got Mark III 10-inch guns now that we can put on this ship. Now, do I want a central turret? If I could fit one? No, I'm gonna have 2 there. Or we could have... No, we're gonna have side turrets. Side turrets is what a lot more responsible. Yeah. So we're just gonna turn these guns so they fit and can spin. And then we're gonna put the other one there. Never mind. there. So this is more of a later, like, Dreadnought design, other than the fact that we don't have super firing guns at the stern, and we've got this weird hotel block. Now up next is our secondary guns. Probably gonna get... We are overweight, but if we upgrade this to Krupp, we will not be. It's probably gonna get really light than close range guns, because other than that we might go overweight. Because we don't even have barbette on this thing yet. We don't even have a citadel. Now I want this thing to have a bit more torpedo protection. No. This thing was a waste of time. Battleship 2. Battleship 3. That thing can't do anything. I'm sorry, that thing just sucks as a design. Like, although we can fit more guns on it, it just doesn't compete with this. Because with this one, can, if we want, get super firing guns if we design it properly. Like, say we can push. Let me get. It's just a repeat of the heavy cruiser though, but bigger guns, which I'm fine with. Can we fit 8 inches? No. Can we fit 6 inches? Can we fit 4 inches? Yeah, we can do 4 inches here. Okay. Can we do casemates? 5 inches. Okay, Harvey. No, Krupp, sorry, not Harvey. We're past Harvey now. Harvey was the one before this. Citadel 2. Just all the basics. This thing is gonna be a little bit closer to combat. So I'm gonna give it all the survivability stuff, yes. This thing is gonna have to be fast. 26 knots, obviously not. 23 knots, nope. 21 knots. We can do 20, no we can't because we've got no funnels. So I was just thinking about what we're gonna do with the funnels. Ship becomes overweight. 20? 20. Yeah, we'll do 20 knots. Spacious quarters. We get enhanced reloading? Yes, rangefinder. Stereo 1. This armor belt actually looks pretty good. 5. 5. 16 exactly. Okay. Wait, one. No, don't. If this thing gets attacked by small arms fire, it's gonna go right through the it's gonna go through the superstructure. So don't be inside the superstructure. Okay, is that? It's just you saw off it. You just saw off the barrels at this point in time if you want the best reload, right? Because we're still at the point where, like, this thing is just what we just wanted to go pew 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 pew. 117 seconds. Verify 44 seconds. Minus 20%. Makes this thing at pretty good actually. Which tube? Nope, we want base. What gun? That is way better. Standard. Thick trick. Black powder. Okay, this is our shit. 20 what knots? No. 20.5 knots. Yes. This is our new battleship. Okay. In order, probably one of those and a couple more of our light cruisers, because we're starting to run a little bit short of those. After that, we should be able to, well, build big enough fleets, like combine a bunch of ships into a big enough fleet that it can challenge most other fleets at sea, especially if it is either the Italian, the Chinese, or the Spanish navies, especially Spain. Spain starts off in the worst position at the start of the game. Okay, 5 more of those. And 2 of those. So we don't want to make too many battleships. But yeah. We're gonna change these to, what's it called? Cameroon. And these heavy cruisers are going to Empire. We go to Eastern Prussia, East Germany, West Germany, Calabrian Bay, Western Poland, Calabrian Bay. Hopefully this, yeah, that should be good. Fine. I'll cut to the next. Well, actually, first I gotta set my tech budget back a bit, so we're still getting money. I'll cut till the next interesting thing happens. Hull unlock, whatever. Oh, that's oh, that is a major thing. Hey guys, we have just unlocked the Dreadnought hull, even before the British. So, we are going to design. Just after we design this ships, this thing's useless immediately. All the pre-Dreadnoughts of the stock are just going to be probably moved to Outer Empire. But we have the Dreadnought 1 and the semi-Dreadnoughts. Obviously first, yes, we are going to name this the Tirpitz. They're going to be the first Tirpitz though, because we're going to build some later. But this is the first Dreadnought in the world. So this puts us ahead of pretty much every other country. Yeah. What? We need to add some funnels. Will we decide on what gun? We need to decide what our funnel design is. Is those... that's smaller. Won't even do that. We're gonna do the multi-expansion engine 2. and a long front. Yeah, we're gonna still have to do that, so we can't have a middle turret. Can we have barbettes? Yes, yes we can. We can only have one though. Do we want bow superfiring? Yes, we do. We definitely want bow superfiring. Centerline guns, 10 inches is our best. Is this... That's definitely gonna fit. But we are gonna have to use a smaller barbette. Did the medium superimposed. Now we're gonna get some 10-inch guns. And one center firing at the stern. Now, where are we gonna put some side guns? Still 3-inch. Still 10-inch, sorry. We could put them anywhere. Not really anywhere. But almost anywhere. Put them in a lot of places. There are 4 of these. I think we'll put them there. And that's it. So, the turrets. Still got some left. 21 knots. 22 knots. 23 knots. 23 knots. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see this campaign continue. Gonna have 6-inch guns. Wait, do we have any Mark III? Nope, 6-inch guns then. In dual barrel sets along the center line. Now soon I will be attempting to do Stormworks build and rescue videos. If you want that, then please comment. Because it really helps out the channel a ton. To get up in the algorithm. I'm sure you've heard this a bunch of times, but it kind of does. Now, I did say that I actually was going to name the first battleship, the first Dreadnought, sorry, the... Wait, let me just get the... It's the Kaiser Wilhelm II. Kaiser... Let me just get the comment up. It will take a couple seconds. But I said that I was going to name the first Dreadnought this, and that's what I'm doing. So, we're going to name it Kaiser Wilhelm II. Or should it be Duck Rosa? No, I'm gonna do the second. Kaiser Wilhelm the second. It's gonna have spacious quarters. It's gonna have corrupt. It's gonna have best barbette, best anti-torpedo, double hull bottom, Citadel 2. Sorry, double hull bottom, anti-flood 2. That based, standard. Bursting charge is gonna not be gun con. It's gonna be TNT or Pickard acid. TNT. Gonna have stereoscopic 1. Rangefinder enhanced. 12-inch. Fine then. We'll go standard. 6-inch, 6-inch. Sorry, 6-inch. 5, 6, 6. Why is that more 4? It's 4-weight offset actually. 6 inches and that back as far as possible. Just gonna also lessen our forward offset, and it's gonna actually give us some more weight to play around with. Not much, just a tiny bit. And yeah, that is the Kaiser Wilhelm II. Now with the design of this new dreadnought, the first dreadnought in the world, I will be ending the video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.